Hello everyone, how are you doing? Welcome back to our new podcast and also the first podcast, with the traders, also known as Trusted Traders Propcast. So guys, today we have here is Tyler who has taken more than 250k dollars in payout from many prop firms and also has been banned by more than 10 prop firms. So with this podcast we are going to try to discuss about his strategy, like why is he getting banned, and also some of the hidden things about prop firms that actually prop firms don't want you to know. So,
Yes,
keep watching till the end. So, hey Tyler, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm so happy to be here. How are you?
I'm also doing great. By the way, Tyler, first of all, congratulations for getting 250k dollars in payouts.
Thank you so much, man. That means the world to me.
Yeah. And by the way, right now, what I can see in your hand is it a Rolex watch in your hand?
It is a Rolex. It's actually a vintage 1994 Rolex date just two-tone
Wow.
Jubilee and fluted bezel. This is
Mm.
what this was one of my favorite watches. I gotta listen. Some people may make fun of me because I'm wearing a 36 millimeter. I
Yeah.
got tiny wrists, all right. So it
Yeah.
looks good on me. So I got the 36. A lot of people say you got to go 40 and up, but to
Yeah.
each his own. I'm happy with it.
Yeah. Well, at the end, it's Rolex. So,
It is. At the end of the day, it's a rollie. So
yeah. And it's not going to depreciate again. So,
exactly.
guys, Tyler is banned by more than 10 prop firms. So, let's start by how he started his trading journey, and then we will
Yes.
slowly move towards how he started trading, how he went into prop trading,
Yes.
and
Because it's a lot of information, so I'm going to try and give it to you in a way where I don't sound like I'm talking sporadic and all over the place. I'm getting better at these interviews as I am doing more of them, and so let's start with how I got into trading in the first place. Is that good?
perfect. So
Okay. So I first started trading. I first got into trading probably about 6 years ago, and I didn't really take it seriously. It was like something that I looked into because I wanted to make money online. I wanted to see the potential of how I can, you know, upgrade my income in some way. So I was like, all right, trading sounds like a good, you see the glitz and the glam on Instagram, on Twitter, YouTube. You're like, these people are making money online. Like how? And the figures that they were doing, I was like, how can this even be possible? This is insane. But I was always in the mentality that if somebody can do it and they were genuinely doing it, like they weren't scamming, selling courses, this and that, and they were actually trading in the markets and they were successful, there was no reason why I couldn't do it. I always been like that with anything in my life. Forget trading. If there was a professional athlete, I was like, I can do it too. So I had that mentality where I just thought I was always good enough for anything. So I was trading, like I was doing demo for like 2 years. Just I really wasn't taking it seriously. Once I started taking it seriously is like when COVID hit.
yeah.
So, like nobody was working. Everyone was home, and I was like, okay, I need to make money online somehow.
Hmm.
So what happened is that I came across a YouTuber, and he's very well known in the industry. His name is Q Banks.
I
So
know.
I happened to see this guy who's like he wasn't like super big yet, but he was making like 100K trades. I was like, this guy's an animal. Like I got to be able to do this. So at the time, prop firms, I don't know if they were getting super huge by then, but I was taking prop firm challenges, and
Mhm.
we can go into this. The first prop firm challenge I ever bought was by the scam company, the Trader. Now they weren't a scam yet at the time, okay, guys. So
Yeah.
listen, don't come at me. Back in 2020, they were like one of the top firms in the industry if you do your research. So I had no idea how to trade, and I was
Yeah.
buying 100K challenges with them. I had no
Mm.
idea how to trade. I was trading RSI. If it was overbought, I would sell. If it was
Yeah.
oversold, I would buy. And I was buying
Hmm.
100 challenges, had no money coming in other than the money that was coming in from the government stimulus checks for people that
Yeah.
were home during COVID. So mind you, now I'm blowing challenges left and right. I couldn't pay my rent, and my girlfriend was living with me at the time. It was so embarrassing. She had to pay for my rent for me. Dude, so just think about like the mentality of that. I felt like a loser. I felt worthless. I was like super depressed. It was like affecting my relationship, affecting the things going on with my family. They were telling me like, you can't do this. This isn't something that's possible. But I didn't care. Like I was like nuts, dude. Once I got the itch for that, I was like, there's no way that I can't do this. So I struggled for a long time, a really long time, like years and years and years. I did every mistake in the book, strategy hopping, like listening to people on Twitter, doing all these indicators, this and that. like everything that you could ever imagine that you could possibly do wrong, I did. So that's why I hope people could resonate with me, because I'm not like these other people on Twitter. I'm not selling you a course. I'm not
Yeah.
interested in monetizing the people that support me. You know,
Yeah.
I had 700 followers like a month and a half ago. I just now
Yeah.
now I'm approaching like 2.5K. You
Yeah.
know, it's happening really fast for me, and I just want everyone to know that I'm never going to use my following to be monetized ever. I will never
Mhm.
sell a course. I will never teach. You could think of me like an asshole, but 100% of my money is going to come from prop firms and through the market until all
Yeah.
these prop firms get rid of me. Because listen, I got banned by another one this morning.
Yeah.
Funded. Okay, so whatever's going on, I have the receipts for it. You should. The only reason why you banned me is because I passed the challenge fast. You came up with a
Mhm.
bullshit reason, and it wasn't truthful. So I got
Yeah.
to add you to my list now, being banned. I had the
Yeah.
COO literally message me, and he gave me a full refund for both my accounts. And he was like, "You can't trade with the firm. Our your strategy doesn't align with the firm's goals." No kidding, because I make money. That's why the prop firm is going to do bad. We will
Yeah.
never align. Any prop firm telling you that they want profitable traders, newsflash, they're lying to you, okay? Because it doesn't suit the business model. They need losing traders for them to make money. Unless it's an A-book model and you're trading futures and they're putting you on a live account, you and the prop firm will never be friends. Sorry, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And I'll talk about, listen, I got a lot of tea and I haven't put it on the internet, but if you want to hear it, listen, I'll give it to you, because at the end of the day, I'm for the traders. This is an industry that's already hard enough to be successful in, and for you to, you know, ban a trader or not deliver on their payouts, like, shame on you. You know what I mean? It's already,
Mhm.
the odds are stacked against you in this industry. Literally 95% of people lose, and then you got to go through hoops and bounds to know if a firm is going to pay you or not. Get out of
Mhm.
here.
Yeah.
I can't justify that. I cannot be behind that. It's wrong and it's fraudulent, and I don't like it. And I will speak on it as much as you want me to. You ask me the question, I'll answer. So I'm sorry I ranted a little bit there, but we can get into much more if you want.
Yeah, that's completely fine. I want to add one thing. Okay, so recently someone said me that why do you guys call TFT a scam? Or they have so many questions about TFT. So for the new
Yeah.
prop firm traders who are who don't even know about the trader, I would like to add that this firm has paid like more than $150 million at its peak. But the
Yeah, no,
reason was,
at a point in time, they were extremely
yeah,
legitimate. But to do that to your
yeah,
traders and then walk away, and then, you don't understand. It's okay like this. These people work hard for that money.
yeah,
Hard. This is hard-earned money that these people are using, and they're trusting you. And then for
hmm
you to go and do something like that, I was just willing. I posted on my Twitter. I was willing to. I do not recommend anybody listen to me. Do not buy an account with these scammers. Okay. I
yeah,
was just gonna do it to see if the integrity of this man was still there.
yeah,
But I found out that they have profit caps now, so
hmm
that's already red flag. If any firm is limiting your profits, run away. Run
yeah,
away. Don't be here. For you to tell me that I could only make 10% on a 200K account,
yeah,
no, thank you. I made 25% on a 200K account with Think
yeah,
Capital and walked away with 51K. That's the type of trading that
yeah,
I'm doing. I'm not interested in $2,000. Sorry. So that's already a wash. I was gonna see if he would pay me a 10K payout, and I was gonna post it on social media. For me, I didn't recommend anyone else do it. I was okay with taking the $500 risk. It was nothing to me. You know what I mean? It was just an experiment. It was something fun, but obviously, I don't want to damage my reputation with the people that support me. So I had people in my DM saying, "Listen, this is not really a good idea." So I did want to address that. I took the tweet down, and it's just, you know what? They're probably right. I should just stay away from it. I shouldn't glorify or glamorize a firm that did such harmful things to people. And I won't stand behind it. So you know what? The people that did reach out to me in my DMs, I do appreciate you, and I take everything that people say to me seriously. So I did take that down, and I just wanted to address it here too.
I would like to add one thing. As you said
Yeah,
initially that the mindset, you know, I think 99% traders they like this because you were confident with yourself from the day one that you are going to do it. But 99% of the traders they are like they just live in probability. Like, can I do it or I cannot? You know, is it possible
yeah,
or not? So they live in probability and they just keep on thinking. And
yeah,
by the time they realize it's too late.
yeah. I know. It's but the thing is, the only reason why you wouldn't be confident in yourself is because if you don't have a statistically proven edge in the market, that's the only reason why you wouldn't be confident, because you'd be going in and you'd be gambling every single day. The reason why I'm so confident is because I know my edge in the market is that good. It's literally probably one of the, and I created it myself. So I'm freaking proud of it. And I go into the market and I see, when I see an A plus setup, these firms better watch out because I'm coming out with a big one. You know, if I get an A plus setup on UJ or on gold and it's a long position, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna liquidate the firm because it's gonna be a huge trade. And especially if you let me risk 2%, I'm
Yeah.
coming for all the profits, kid, all of it.
And by the way, I don't know if you know this or not. If you get banned by one prop firm, you will be banned instantly by almost more than 145 prop firms. Do you know this fact?
I don't know. Listen, this is all very new to me, but I heard that these prop firm guys, the CEOs, have a WhatsApp together,
No,
and
that's
they're
a
all
lie.
like texting each
That's
other,
a
and they're
lie.
all in groups.
That's a
Because
lie.
listen, this is what happened. So right now at this very point in time, I have like a $10,000 payout with Blue. And they have a 50% consistency rule that I didn't know about. So now I have to make another 10K. So I assume once I make this 10K, I'm probably going to get banned after getting a 20K payout with them.
Yeah.
I just made $32,000 with FXify, and I just put in another $10,000 payout just right now, literally
Yeah.
before this podcast,
Mm.
and they're probably going to ban me too after that. So
Yeah.
all I know is, and I also try, and listen, I'm sorry for saying this, but I saw one of my friends on Twitter, and he trades with the Pip. So I was like, all right, and they've been getting like good reviews. So I wanted to go buy an account with them. So I went to go try it, and none of my cards were working.
Yeah.
I wasn't able to check out. So I messaged in the Discord. I go, am I banned from buying accounts? Then all of a sudden, hold on. All of a sudden, I go into my Discord. I get a message from the CEO, and he messages me, oh, your trading style doesn't align with the firm, this and that, you're a risk to the firm. And listen,
Yeah.
I appreciate him for being open and honest, because not many CEOs are. And I'd rather you tell me straight up to my face that you don't want me trading with you because I'm a risk, because I trade a high RR and I have a big win rate, than make up an arbitrary rule that I'm gambling or doing all or nothing trading.
Yeah.
So I was trading with top and they had a $17,000 payout.
Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna laugh to this one, dude. I have a lot of stories. So before the payout, they make me do a risk video showing all of how I trade. I made a huge video for them. I showed them my exact strategy, my entry models, how much I risk, my risk to reward, everything. They get back to me on an email. They say, you show sound risk management, this, that, and the third. Your trading strategy is extremely good. You know what happens? I pass another 250K account with them.
Yeah. And then
Email comes in, gambling, banned. Like, come on, man. And then I sent the email back to the lady, and I sent her the proof. I go, you guys just said that I use sound risk management and that I'm a really good trader and that my risk management is great. How am I gambling now? No answer. Nothing. So it's like, dude, once you get these payouts, they all know about you, especially if you're putting it on social media. The only firm that's good to me, and I will only talk highly of them, is Think Capital. I pulled 60K out of them, and they give me no issues, nothing, zero.
Yeah.
And they have the best rules. If you're trading a firm that doesn't have balance-based daily and overall drawdown, the firm's a sorry. There's no. Think about it like this. Hold on, I got a lot to say, so I'm gonna get it off my chest. If you're in a swing trade, right? Especially for swing traders, and at let's just say 5 p.m., it counts as a new trading day, correct? So we'll use that as a general synopsis of how they go about it. So say I'm up 10% on my trade, right? And they're using the hybrid, whatever's higher, the equity or the balance at the end of 5 p.m. Say my trade does a 5% retracement the next day. So instead of 10%, now I'm up 5%. Now I blow the account? Oh, come on. That's ridiculous. You're going to penalize me because my trade did a small retracement and now I blow the account? No.
Bro, I can feel you. I can feel you because I am a swing trader.
Bro, that's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
And after this news trading went off, after this many firms not allowing news trader, I almost left more than 70 of the prop firms,
Bro,
because it doesn't suit my style.
I only have so many. I'm with 5 now, because everyone else got rid of me. I already started a personal account, but I'm big into futures. I trade futures too, so that's like also my bread and butter. They don't give me any problems in futures. You know why? Because it's regulated, and then they bring you to a live account, and then you're properly A-booked. I got one more. I got one more firm I need to talk about. I got one more. I actually have a lot more, but what they said to me is crazy. It's crazy. So I got banned by Quant. So if anyone, no, dude, I'm gonna tell you right now, they're one of the worst firms to ever be made in the history of prop firms. They're so bad.
I agree with
So
you.
what happened was, I wouldn't recommend. I wouldn't even. They gave me a free 5K account. I wish I could light it on fire because it's
Yeah.
disgusting.
Bro,
So what
I
happened
agree
is,
with you.
oh, they are the worst firm in the prop industry. I don't care
Yeah.
who this goes out to. I don't care who sees it. They're so bad. I'm sorry.
Mm.
The way they handle business is super unprofessional. So when they were doing that migration, I passed
Yeah.
300 Ks with them, right?
Oh.
It took them over a month and a half to do that stupid migration, okay? So I didn't have my accounts for a month and a half. After the migration's over, right, and I'm ready to trade, I'm getting excited, they ban me and send me an email and say, you're trading, we're switching to an A-book model.
Yeah.
No CFD prop firm has an A-book model. I'm sorry, it's a lie. It's not possible.
Yeah.
Unless you're trading in a live environment, they're not A-booking you. They're lying.
Yeah.
Liars. So they banned me and said that. And they were supposed to give me a refund, and they never
Yeah.
did. They went ghost on me. Ghost. Dude, I'm telling you right now,
Yeah.
these prop firms that you think are as good as they are, they don't care about you. You know who they care about? Their influencer friends.
Yeah.
That's who they pay out. And listen, I won't ever be with a firm. I'm not even affiliated with Think Capital. I don't run giveaways. I don't have an affiliation with them. I just respect them and I talk highly of them because they paid me $60K without any issues. No other firm has done that. Every other firm I've done 5 figures with, they've banned me after. Every single one.
Yeah.
So
And
listen, I will never have it. You won't see. You know those cringe Twitter guys who all their feed is freaking discount codes and shit.
Yeah.
Won't be me. Okay, never. You won't see one on my Twitter timeline. I won't have one ever.
Yeah.
So listen, remember that when next time you guys say that I'm fraudulent or this and that or coming from my integrity, I'm as real as it gets.
And by the way, any platform offered you affiliate to become an affiliate?
No. Oh, did they offer me?
Yeah.
No, because I won't ever do it. No, actually, no firm has reached out to me to be an affiliate.
I think very soon.
I don't have a large enough following yet. I only have like 2.5K.
But
That's not big enough
I think after this podcast goes live, I think at least few firms will approach you
You
to
think?
get some paid. Yeah, I think
Well,
get some paid deals, paid
for all
collabs.
the firms watching, it's a no, okay? And it never will be a yes. If you banned me and you tried to get in my good graces now, listen, it's a no, and I wouldn't trade with you guys anyway. So don't even try it. Sorry, I'd rather trade with the prop firms who are good to me now, and I'd rather just trade personal and futures. and the prop firms that are good to me now are E8.
Yeah, I agree.
Top
E8 is a very good firm. I agree. E8 is a very good
and
firm.
plus, I like the CEO and how he handles business on Twitter. He's extremely good professional. Think Capital, obviously, they're number one for me. I can't trade FTO. I can't trade Fund. I'm here in the U.S. I would try them, but I'm not allowed to use them. So I do think that they are good. I also would recommend Top Tier Trader. They've been good to me, and they pay out large numbers. They're a sleeper firm. They really are. I promise you. E8 and and Alpha Capital. That's it.
Has any of these firms ever said you that, it will take 2 days, 3 days, or we need more time to review your trades, or more time for getting your payout done?
Okay, so honestly, the only firm that is being a little iffy with me right now, and when I got my 32K payout, was FX. And people were telling me negative things about them, and I just put in this 10K payout, and I'm a little weary about it right now. I'm going to be honest with you, because this is what happened too. I'm going to tell you. So back when I first got my FX accounts, their 2-step was balance-based drawdown, daily and intraday. Daily and intraday, yes, correct. And now they switched it to a trailing drawdown. Unless you're trading their 3-step, which is balance-based. But as soon as I got that 32K payout, they switched my account over to the new one when I didn't sign up for that. Why? I don't want to. Why did you change my account over to the trailing drawdown? I didn't purchase that account. So they switched it over. But luckily, I had a big short on gold today, which was it was beautiful, so obvious. I caught that whole move, and I withdrew the 10K. And you know what? It's gonna breach the account because I took all the profits out. Now they have some rule where you got to leave a buffer. I don't care about the account anymore, pal. You can have it. Give me the 10K, and I'm running. I'm out of here.
And
Yeah, because
by the
I know they're gonna ban me after they give me this 10K. I know it's coming. Do you know what other firm I tried? I tried that stupid firm Tight Capital.
oh,
Bro, I
that's
didn't
the
know they
contact
were
us
in
from.
bed with Continental. So what
Yeah.
happened is oh dude, I would rinse these guys right now because I would talk so much shit about them because this is what happened. I passed the 200K with them, right? But
Yeah.
when I bought the 200K, they took forever to give me the credentials. So they
Yeah.
gave me a free 50K, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, whatever. So I passed the 200K. You're not even going to believe this. And once I passed, they then breached me for going over max allocation. Are you fucking kidding me? What is that? That's
I
disgusting. And dude, and then somebody told me that they were in bed with Quan. I go, no
yeah.
kidding. No kidding.
They are
These guys suck.
they are like the contact
These
us. So
guys are
no,
the worst.
even this from like what is it like 99% of the firms out there are just white labels, nothing else.
Yeah, that's crazy, dude.
Yeah,
That's
and by the
crazy.
way, if you get banned by one firm, be ready to be banned by almost
I
135 firms.
I gotta be on a blacklist with some of these firms. They gotta know about me. I'm telling you, dude.
If
Because
I
now
say
I can't.
that,
No, because now I can't buy accounts with anything. I can't even buy accounts. They don't even let me.
yeah, because if I say you might be already having banned by more than 135 prop firms, approx.
I probably am, 100%.
Yeah, because
Yo, no, wait, hold on. You know the firm Four.
I know.
Okay, dude. Okay, they banned me because I held my trade too long and I didn't give them enough data on their traders.
Yeah.
What is that? They said I wasn't providing the firm with enough data and that I was holding
Yeah.
my trade for too long. Are you kidding me? I go, I will not give you data. That's not how I trade. If you got a problem with
Okay.
it, they go, okay, they paid me like 10K and then they terminated me.
Yeah. And
It's
by the way,
crazy dude, the stuff that they come up with is just, it's a joke, man. It's a joke.
can you try buying a challenge with MFX?
I can't. They banned me. Seacrest Funding, they banned me too. Yeah,
Yeah.
listen. As soon as I got a payout with them, they go.
Yeah.
First of all, they limited me to 1% risk. As soon as a firm does that, I'm gone. Bright
Hmm.
Bright banned me too, dude. I have all these firms written in my book. Like these are. It's like this is my journal this is where I do all. This book is worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. This is where all my trading journals taken. This stuff. This is my Bible right here. This is my holy grail. But yeah, I write all the things like, okay, here's May. I tried May. They have a 10K profit cap withdrawal. Scam. Don't like it. Long funding. 10K best day rule. Come on, dude. Are you kidding me? Scam. Stay away. Don't go near them. Dude, I will rinse all these firms right now. I see right through all the bullshit. Fun traders. Oh, really bad. Really bad. Don't go near them. Yeah, dude, these firms suck. If I could trade FTMO, Funded Next, E8, and Think Capital. Oh, I'm with Funding Pips. I I don't know. What do you think about them? Tell me.
No, they won't ban you. They won't ban you.
No, because this. You know what I don't like about Funding Pips, and I'll say it. Why can't I trade 300? Why do I got to pass each account at one time? I hate that. So now I'm working up. I passed 100K. I'm working on another one, and so my goal is to get 300K, merge it, and get a massive payout. And then they'll probably ban me, but it's okay.
No, they won't ban you.
Listen, if I pull six figures from them, and if I do a 50K payout, they won't ban me.
No, they won't ban you. They won't ban you. They won't ban you.
The only thing I don't like is their drawdown is that hybrid. That's the only thing I don't like.
No, but
He's got to
they
get rid of
won't
that.
ban you.
At
They
least
won't ban
make a
you.
swing. At least make a three phase for a swing trader where it's both balance
Yeah.
based. Even if the
You know,
drawdown's less, he
you
should.
know,
He
if
should
you
get into that.
if you go through my tweets in like 1 month and before, you can see I used to tweet every often that firms should focus on bringing a challenge account for swing traders. I used to tweet a lot.
Yeah. No, but you talking about one firm that I know is bad. That I know is bad. Yeah, I don't know why that ARC funding firm. They had a lot of bad shit going on with them, and I saw. I would try them, but I just don't trust them right now. I don't, because didn't they have a lot of? They had problems in the past. I know they did. Yeah. So.
Uh, Buddhi close friend of mine. Okay, I won't lie.
All right, that's fine.
Yeah,
Listen,
no,
yo,
no,
cut that.
I would.
No, cut that out then. Cut that out.
No,
Listen,
I won't cut. Listen, I won't be cutting anything out. I will be just beeping the name so that they won't try to take this video down by legal cases. Okay, but I
Oh,
will leave enough. I will leave enough that people can guess what's the name of these firms. Okay,
yeah.
don't worry about
No,
that.
okay. Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
I don't want to get sued or anything. I don't want to get in trouble. But I have free speech.
yeah,
I can say whatever I want. I can say whatever I
yeah. But
want.
they have been trademark for the word, right? Most
Oh,
of
they'll
the
they'll
time.
try and take the video down.
Yeah. No,
They
by the way,
can tell
yeah,
me
just
what to
leave it on
say.
me. Okay, but
Yeah. All
I
right.
would say just
All
give a
right.
try.
Well,
Nothing.
whatever. I'm open to talking about all the firms. I'm good.
Yeah.
I knew that they had issues, and I saw that you were. But if he's a friend, and I
No.
know he's trying to do the right thing now. So
Listen, to be honest, I am very frank with you because I know all the insiders. So
yeah.
even I want the people to know that what are the things that goes behind because people they just
Yeah.
believe like a luxury life, be in an
Yeah.
influencer taking like thousands of dollars in payouts. Someone is showing
I,
like I made 100K, 200K in payouts. You know, like
I
listen,
actually did do that. Like every one of my payouts is
yeah.
legit,
No, I'm
100%.
talking about
And I have the
influencers.
receipt.
I'm talking about
I have the
influencers.
Yeah,
You know
I
these
wouldn't count
influencers who
myself.
just yeah,
I
because
wouldn't
this
count myself as an influencer. I don't want to be labeled as that. I don't. I'm not an influencer. I'm not working with any firms. I'm just a
yeah.
guy sharing his journey. I used to work construction. I had a horrible job. I didn't like it. I wanted to get out, and I did, and I made it
Hmm.
happen. And I did back to back 6-figure months. If I could do
Hmm.
it, anyone can. You
Yeah.
know?
But yeah. By the way, which broker do you prefer for trading other than
Wait,
Proper? Which broker
wait.
do
What'd
you
you say?
prefer? Which broker do
Which
you prefer?
broker?
Yeah,
Broker?
yeah.
Like
For
for a
personal
personal account?
funds. Yeah, personal account.
I use forex.com just because they're regulated. There's not much to use here in the US. It's tough.
Yeah.
We have like Oanda and forex.com. It's really
Mm.
not the leverage isn't the best, but it's like I'd rather put my money in and know that it's safe than go to some scammy offshore broker in the Seychelles or Cayman Islands. I don't trust them.
Yeah.
I'm not putting my hard-earned money into that. You
Mhm.
know. So,
Yeah.
but if you know any better brokers for me that I could utilize in the U.S., please let me know because I need some help.
Yeah.
Because
I know, but I know some regulated ones, but they're not. They don't operate in US, unfortunately.
I know I'm telling you, the U.S. they don't want you making money here. They want you working a 9 to 5, being poor. They don't. It's hard here. It really is. It's rough.
In even in India, the brokerage thing it's illegal. Like we don't have any like officially by the government, it's
Yeah,
illegal, but still
it's
all the brokers operate in
crazy.
India.
It's like why? Like why do you got to do that? It's just to limit you as a person. They don't want you making money.
Yeah, but
They want to marginalize you and keep you poor. That's what it's for. You're
yeah,
not
like
trying
you,
to protect me. The government could give two shits about me. They don't
yeah,
care.
even like crypto is banned here. You can't use crypto, or even if you receive crypto directly into your bank account, it just gets your account just gets freezed, and there is a police complaint at
You can't
lodged.
use crypto at all in India.
We can, but there's a heavy tax on it, and if you
Oh,
withdraw crypto directly, or let's say if I'm taking a payout from any prop firms or from any forex broker, my account it just gets freezed permanently in India.
no way.
Yeah,
Dude,
and
that's
uh,
illegal.
and
Ugh.
most of the times, like 70 to 80% of the times, you are liable to go to your bank and answer the questions, and banks
Wow.
can sometimes file a police complaint for the forex transactions. Not
That's more
banks, but
strict in the
you know,
US.
yeah.
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah, not banks, but sometimes will be offered a police complaint.
Yeah, the only thing that's rough for me is the capital gains tax here. It's
Yeah.
high. It's really high.
How
So
much do you have?
I think it's like 40% here. But I just
Mm,
got a really good accountant. I need to move somewhere else to where I can get a. But the U.S. tax law, unfortunately, it follows you everywhere you go unless
yeah,
you give up citizenship. You
yeah.
have to renounce your citizenship.
And even I think to renounce your citizenship, they ask you to pay
Yeah,
some money.
and
And
no, and I know they have a tax law in Puerto Rico, but that's ending in 2030. They're getting rid of that.
yeah, By the
I
way,
know a lot
even
of traders move to Puerto Rico and then they get that tax break, but I know that's ending. So it's like it's rough. It's rough.
yeah, even like we have like 15% long-term tax in India, capital gains
Oh,
tax.
long-term capital gains tax.
Yeah,
What's the short term? It's got to be a lot
10,
higher than.
10, 10.
Oh, it's only 10.
Okay, sorry. It's 10% on long term and 15% on short term.
15 or 50.
1 5 on short term.
Oh, that's good. Ours is a
Yeah,
lot higher.
bro,
Ours is bad.
it's not good because in India we pay multiple taxes.
You're gonna, as opposed to 40% here. Here's
So
bad.
no, so in US you don't have multiple tax systems, right? In India we have so many complications. Like we pay 18% to 27%, 18% VAT on most of the
Oh,
things, and
yeah.
that's the upfront VAT that you pay. We have the income tax of up to 42% for
Oh,
the income starting at like if you earn like more than $10,000, you are liable for up to 38 to 42% tax and 18% VAT. And when you are buying a car, you are paying almost 50% in taxes, 50 to 80% in 70% in taxes if you are importing a
you ever
car.
thought about leaving?
Hmm.
You ever thought about leaving?
Yeah, I am leaving like next month.
Where you going? Dubai?
Yeah, Dubai. I'm moving to
Nice.
Dubai.
Yo,
Yeah,
I'm gonna come out there. I gotta come out there. I want to see what's going on out there. We
bro,
can hang out.
I would honestly suggest you to at least visit Dubai, at least for the expos.
Oh,
You are going,
of course. I want to go 100%.
yeah, you are going to love it.
When I land there, I'm gonna text you and be like, let's meet up because
Yeah,
I
perfect,
gotta get out of the U.S. It's rough out here.
perfect. We are going to enjoy a lot because
Yeah.
some people say Dubai is expensive. I don't say it's expensive because if you earn like $2,000, $3,000 approx, you can live a very average life in Dubai. With
Really?
yeah, with $3,000 max, that's the max I'm talking about, $3,000. But you're looking
Wow.
like upper luxury life, you
I
know.
could get like a nice apartment in downtown city in Dubai.
Yeah, no, for that you need higher income, $10,000 to $15,000 monthly
Oh, that's cool.
Indian
I
on
could do
time.
that.
Yeah, but still, I don't
I
think
can do
that's
that. I can
expensive.
make that work.
Yeah, but still, like
Yeah.
many people say that you need millions of dollars or even like 40K, 50K monthly in revenue, to live in
No,
Dubai. But I don't think so. It's that.
listen, that entices me to want to go even more now that you say that. Because I
Bro,
always thought you needed so much money to go there.
yeah, bro, just visit once.
Yeah, no, of course, definitely.
Yeah, and by the way, which firm do you think can do better?
What'd you say?
Which firm do you think can do better?
Which firm do I think can do better? Well, listen, I'm gonna tell you right now. On all the firms that banned me, you could all do better, okay? Because what you did, it's not right. Like I didn't even okay. With one of the firms, Bright, they banned me after I made like $5,000. And if you're gonna limit me to 1% risk, I'm abandoning the account. I'm not even trading. And that's an insult to me to say I can only risk 1%. And then my FX, which hold on here, the CEO left my FX, so he left for some sort of reason. Now it's like secret funding. They limited me to 1%, and then they were saying I had to take swap fees into account. It was the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life. I was like, and then I think it was like an $8,000 payout. They rejected it, of course, and then I abandoned the account. I just left it because I'm not trading that. Like there's no point in me wasting my time with a firm like that. I think if I could say anything is that I would like to see fund because I think that they're the number one most paid out firm right now from what I've seen, or it could probably have if they could do a swing challenge where they have both balance-based daily and intraday drawdown. Even if the drawdown's less, like a 4 and 8%, if they had that for swing traders, that would be sick. Even if it was a 3-step, I would still buy it. So that would, and obviously I would like them to get over the 100K challenges. I would like them to see it do a 200K challenge because I don't normally like to trade 100K challenges. I like 200 and up because I just don't like to waste my time with the small challenges. I want to get in there. I know I'm going to pass, and I want the big account. That's why I like Think Capital. I have 600K with them. To get that much funding from a firm, it's nice. Alpha Capital, they offer you 400K, but you can't trade the same strategy up to 300K. It's like a whole thing. It's like, then don't even offer it. I don't. offer me one big account. It's like just to limit someone because of their strategy. It's like why? So there are a lot of things that these firms could do better. It's like, cater more. You know what they want? They want the smaller time frame traders. They want you trading more often. Now they have this stupid 0.5% profit per day rule, which they're coming out with. It's like, I know why you're doing that, so traders will trade more often and they'll breach their account. That's the only reason why you're doing it, okay? And then okay, I'm going to say something negative here about another firm because I took 50K. I did over $50,000 with them in 2 months, and they're still a solid firm. It's just they implemented this crappy 40% best day rule in funding. You should have never did that. That's a mistake. The reason why I like them so much is they offered 200K. I saw in their Discord they had a lot of big payouts, so I was like, all right, let me give it a chance. And they paid me 50K, no issues. So, but after I got that, then they implemented this 40% best day rule, and I'm like, now I got to take 3 trades to get a payout, especially as a swing trader. It's like, I can't get behind that. It's such a bad rule. And I'm hoping that Blue pay me out. I know that they're going to give me issues. I just, all these firms, I'm just scared now. I'm scared that I'm just not going to get the money. And it's a shame because I didn't break any of the rules. Like, I'm just trading how I trade. If you don't like me trading 2% risk, then don't let me do it from the jump. Don't let me do it from the challenge and then limit me when I get funded. It's ridiculous because you're scared to pay me out. Come on, that's not fair. Just run an honest and an integral business. Like, don't go doing stuff like that. It's so see-through, and it's just like, it's a horrible way to run a business. And I know you guys, they don't care about the traders at the end of the day. They don't. They could say, firm for traders, built by traders for traders. Bullshit. They don't care about you. They want your money and they want you failing challenges.
Yeah.
Sorry,
And
these are all lies.
what is it? Nothing. So, bro, other than this,
You don't want to say it.
no,
Listen, you can say it.
no,
For
you know,
my traders, my ass.
I would say there are, I don't know,
Say it,
I don't
man.
know
It's
what to say.
okay.
These firms, they are just here, like most of these firms, they are just here to loot the people. I think it's,
Yeah, of course. They're here to get it's a money grab. They want to get it and go. They don't care about you. How could they care about you when with their business model, you're fighting against them every time you're getting a payout. They're not happy for you and clapping. They're like, oh crap, we're going into we're going to become insolvent now because this guy's taking too much money from us. That's what they're thinking. They're not thinking, oh yeah, this guy's the best. The only reason why they're showing those payout certificates is so more idiots buy accounts and blow them. And not for nothing, half the time they're making up these big accounts that these big payouts, they're not even real. They're fake. And so they'll draw in more traders and listen, 95% of people lose and they're going to blow accounts, and it's just going to be a rinse and repeat method. Every time they find a profitable trader, I'm sure they have a big group chat going on. Hey, watch out for TG Capital. He took home 51K from Think Capital. Let's not give him an account. That's what's happening to me right now. I can't buy challenges with any firms. None. I cannot go with any more. I'm done. I'm literally blacklisted from all of them. It's crazy.
no words, bro.
Like you said,
But
I guess they're all affiliated. They're all going through the same white label. It's a shame. It really is.
I think people also need to realize, and even firms need to realize that they can't just
Yeah.
keep on going with the same model for the long period of time.
I mean,
Because,
more and
let's
more
be honest. Let's be honest. We have FTMO, we have fires, we have seen funded next, we have seen funding peeps.
Yeah.
These firms are doing great. These firms are not banning swing traders. Then why are other firms having issues with swing traders?
Well, the only thing I will say about FTMO is I know that they limit risk to 1%. I know a lot of my friends, as soon as they pass accounts, they limit you to 1% risk.
Yeah.
But listen,
But still, they don't ban you completely.
No, but I'm okay with, like, they offer a 400K account. I'm cool with risking 1% on a 400K account.
Yeah.
That's $4,000. That's plenty. I would even risk 0.5%. As long as I know I'm getting my payout and I can trust them. Listen, I know, didn't FTMO purchase Owanda? Open up to U.S. traders. You got a big market you're missing out on. That's one thing I would recommend. Open the market back up to U.S. traders. Please, FTMO. I'm in the Discord all the time praying. I just want to trade with you guys. Listen, I got it rough out here in the United States.
Even
when I can trust.
Even FTMO is like FTMO has banned India also, so even Indian traders can't trade with them.
Yeah, but since they bought Orlando, why can't they open up to US?
Yeah,
Right?
I
I,
agree.
I'm asking them all the time. They're like, "Oh, we don't know this and that." I'm like begging them in the Discord.
Yeah, but
I'm literally in there every day. Hey, you open yet? I'm knocking.
but no, it will.
Yeah,
I think it's something regarding the leverage and regarding the
I,
my forex funds case. Maybe they are just watching the case.
yeah. They were a bad firm too. Bad rules. I never traded with them.
My forex
I didn't.
funds.
Yeah, their drawdown rules never fit the way I traded, so I didn't trade with them.
Yeah. So, bro, I
Plus,
think
plus they were slipping everybody to hell, so I didn't want to get involved in
uh,
that anyway.
has any other firms slipped you to hell? Not even hell, but has any other firms slipped you?
Listen, people talk about slippage. Slippage doesn't really affect the swing trader, to be honest. Like I'm trading on such a high time frame, slippage doesn't mean anything to me. So that's not
And
something I'm ever really concerned with. If you're scalping, you're on a lower time frame. Those entries are crucial, But for me, I can get away with it. It's fine,
and
even if it does happen.
have you ever seen any manipulation like spread manipulation or getting your SL hit?
I'm sure I did, but I didn't know. I'm gonna be honest. That's not something I really pick up on. So, like, just because I'm trading on such a high time frame, like I'm holding trades on a daily chart, so it's like
Yeah.
I'm not really concerned about that. You know what I do hate? I hate freaking swap fees. I can't. That's what gets me bad, man. So if they have a swap free account, I'm adding that add on, and I'm adding the news trading add on because sometimes the firms will get you with that. Because like if you're like, say you get out of your position like a couple minutes after the news, they won't pay you out. They won't. So I always usually normally what I'll hit is I'll hit the news trading add-on and I'll hit and I'll always
Weekend
do the
holding.
drawdown. I always do like 5 and 10% drawdown instead of the 8 and 4%. And then I up the profit split because I know I'm gonna pass the account. So it's like I want as much profit as I can get. So I'm paying a pretty hefty penny for these accounts now because I'm doing all the freaking add-ons. So the least you could do is pay me out, not ban me.
Mm. Well, bro, now let's just wrap this meetup, because
Yeah,
if this goes too long, people want to watch it till the
yeah.
end.
Listen, I think we had a good chat. We got a lot of good information out there, and I'm happy with it. If you
Yeah.
ever want to do another one in the future, I'm down. I know you got other traders you want to talk to, but I'm always open to doing more with you. I had a
Yeah,
great time.
we really have lots of things about the industry to talk and to share with the people,
Yeah,
and
this
that
was super fun, man. I loved it.
yeah, and
Yo, make
let's
sure you make clips of this so I can post it on my social media.
yeah,
Send it to me. Yeah, yeah,
okay,
yeah, yeah.
so
That's. What do you want me to talk about? Like how I get into a trade and what I'm looking for? Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah.
let me ask the question first.
Yeah, ask the question. This way.
Yeah. Okay, so just give a second. Let me just create the flow.
Get ready. Let's sum it up.
No, now we are going to continue for another.
All right. Yeah, I know. It's gonna go on for another hour. Random.
Yeah. So, Tyler, I would like to ask one thing. Okay. Since many firms are banning you, okay, so there might be questions that will arise by the people, you know. So, what's your trading strategy and, what's your end goal after this?
Okay. So my strategy is basically I take my entries on a 30-minute time frame. It's complex because I took a culmination of different indicators, a specific period of time of where I trade, and I will give a lot of my knowledge to. And I know people won't like me saying this. I learned a lot from ICT. I know he maybe didn't come up with the concepts, this, that, and the third, but at the end of the day, he made it in a way where it was digestible for me to understand. So I don't care if he made up the concepts or not. I understood it. When that crazy man was on the screen ranting for 3 hours, I took some nuggets away from that, okay? So it worked for me. So my entry model is I'll be on the 30-minute time frame. I only trade London session from 3 a.m. to 7 a.m. So it's like the beginning of New York overlap with London. I cut my trading at 7 a.m. So I'm looking for I'm basically looking for a like I'm following a trend, but I'm going off of the 30 minute. I want to see a fair value gap be printed probably at like the silver bullet hour, like 3 a.m. If I'm not looking for a long, I would like to see the 3 a.m. candle, that candle itself be printed with a fair value gap. I want to see a doji wick rejection through the 50%, the consequent encroachment of the fair value gap. But it goes a little deeper than this. The EMAs have to be stacking. I use a little bit of EMAs, and I have a Bollinger Band that I put a specific deviation on. I do a 200-day deviation on the Bollinger Band. So if I'm looking for longs, they have to be at the top of the Bollinger Band, because now that's showing me that price wants to go higher. So that's my first confluence. Second confluence is that I'm in London session. Have to be.
Mhm.
I want a fair value gap printing in London, probably from 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. I want to see a big wick doji rejection from the 50%. That's showing me what buyers are strong now. I'm in the top Bollinger Band over the
Yeah.
200 EMA. Now I got the wick rejection. I'm setting
Mm.
a limit order on the fair value gap. It depends on the pair that I use, but usually on GU, EU, USD, JPY, I'll do like a 10 to 15 pip stop loss. I don't use a hard stop loss ever. You could attack me for it,
Mhm.
because based on my back testing, sometimes I'll see a wick. I'll get like a wick through my stop loss, and it'll just be to collect the liquidity, and it will continue its move, especially on gold, because that's like my number one pair, and it does a lot of fake outs. So I'll wait for that wick, and then I'll get off the 30, and then I'm taking my TPs on the daily chart. So yes, I know this is going to sound crazy, but my biggest trade was on a USD JPY short, and it was a 1 to 51 trade, and I made $51,000. I know it sounds like it's impossible. Don't have any. Listen, the people on Twitter who tell you, "Oh, you can't have a high win rate and a high RR." Listen, I just did it. So there you go. That's a lie. Don't listen. Half these people on social media don't know what the hell they're talking about. Just do you. If it works for you, just do it. Any strategy works. Anything out there works. If you have proper risk management, if you have a strong edge, if you refine your edge in the market, it can work. You could trade freaking trend line bounces. You could flip a coin and go off moon phases if you really wanted to. Okay? Everything works. Don't listen to what anyone says. Ignore the outside noise and focus on yourself. That's it.
Mm. Agree.
So that's what I'll
Uh,
say.
yeah.
And my goals for the future, I'm doing $1 million in prop firms this year if they allow me to stay with them. If not, then I'm gonna have to do it with futures. So
Mm.
listen, we're about a quarter million there. If I can
Yeah.
stay with the firms and they'll allow me, I'm doing $1 million through FX firms alone,
Yeah.
guaranteed. I already said it, so it's happening. And I
Yeah.
wrote it down in my journal, so I'm going to become a millionaire through prop firms this year, whether it's just Forex or whether it's through Forex and futures, because I trade both. And I hit a $120,000 trade last week on my futures account. So, and I'm not even going to count that. I'm not even counting it.
Yeah. So, Taylor, now let's wrap this podcast up, and thank you so much for joining. Let's see if viewers enjoy this. Most likely they will enjoy, because we just roasted a lot of prop firms out there.
Yeah.
So, viewers, let us know if you want more such podcasts in future, and then we will bring Tyler again, and we are going to expose some more things about the prop firms that you should know actually as a
There's
prop
there's
trader.
there's more out there to be shared, but listen, I'm sure that was enough for today, and I had an
Yeah,
amazing time, and I
yeah,
would love to come back. I got more info. Listen, I didn't share it on social media. I wasn't going to, but
yeah,
at the end of the day, it's like I'm looking out for myself, and I'm looking out for all you guys out there, because you're in an industry that's already difficult enough to thrive in, and to
I
have
agree.
a firm like be doing these things behind your back and sketchy stuff, and it's
Yeah,
just not fair. So it's like, why should I glorify them? I'm not gonna.
I
Sorry.
agree. I agree. So, well, Tyler, thank you so much for joining, and thank you so much for coming on this podcast, and thank you so much for giving your time.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I had the best time with you.
Yeah, let's meet soon.